All right, good afternoon, everyone. Court will resume with the December 5th, 2022 docket. And we will call
Number
first.
4.
Number 4. I have Armando Segovia. And it'll be Mr. Whalen, right?
Yes, sir.
Is that going to be a plea, Ms. Sepulveda?
No, Judge, at this time, the state is still pending the domestic violence screening. However, the state's unopposed to a $100 cash surety with the conditions that the defendant have no harmful contact with the victim and that the defendant be ordered to comply with the domestic violence screening, Judge.
No harmful contact. And do we have a name?
Misty Jadine Alonso.
Did you get
J.D. Alonso.
J.D. Alonso?
J.D.
Jadine
Oh.
Alonso.
or J.D.
Jadine.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Whalen.
Yes, Your Honor, he lives with,
We're talking about Armando Segovia
Armando.
Jr., CR 21.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
right?
right. Yes,
CR 2109-678D, Armando Segovia Jr.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I understand the
You all-
the DA's office still needs more time for the case,
Yes,
but they're not opposed to a $100 cash surety.
cash surety, there's,
With
how many
the-
counts? 2
with
counts.
Yeah, he has
There's,
a.
there's
he has
another
a-
one.
Yes, Your Honor, they thought it had been disposed, but it isn't showing up that it's
Number
disposed.
17.
Number 17. Well, we'll do the same thing. It'll be 100 cash surety for CR 22-11-762D, Armando Segovia Jr.
Yes,
So
Your
that
Honor.
one, along with the first one, again, CR 2109-678D, Armando Segovia Jr., $100 cash surety bond for each. And now on the first one, no harmful contact with J. Dean Alonso.
Your Honor,
Well, it's the same victim, Judge, for both of them, so we can have him no harmful contact with the victim, and if we can also get him if you can order him to complete the domestic violence screening, Judge.
The domestic violence.
Yes, if he can comply with the screeners.
Your Honor, that's not reasonable.
Huh?
No, they live together, Your Honor. They have lived together.
Yes.
for years.
And they can still live together. Like the whole issue is just no harmful contact.
Okay, no, okay,
Yeah.
that's not a problem sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they can have a peaceful contact, but no harmful contact.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
it'll be reset for February 2nd. Is the defendant there? So
Yeah.
we can hear?
Is the defendant there, Jill, by any chance? Armando Segovia?
Don't see.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I don't think the guys have connected yet.
Okay. So pre-trial.
I don't see he would have a problem with this, Your Honor.
Pre-trial.
Judge, if we can just get a phone number for the defendant, Judge, so that way the screeners are able to contact him once he gets out.
Yes, that'd be fine.
Okay. Now, a phone number for the defendant.
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, the complainant, it's 502-8660.
502-8660
Is
and
it
956, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. 502-8660. Okay.
Can Miss Ileana spell the first name of the victim, please?
Yes. First name of the victim.
Spell it.
It's Misty, Misty, Jadine, Jadine, Alonso.
That's
Missy.
correct, Your Honor.
It's the first name, right? Missy.
Missy.
Missy. Misss.
Misty. I have Misty, Judge.
Okay. So then, okay. So we're just waiting for the Jill, the middle section.
And this will be reset for 2/2/23,
Reset date, February the 2nd, 23,
2 p.m.
2/2/23, 2 p.m. February the 2nd, 2023, 2 p.m. If, however, Mr. Whalen, you need the court to bump it up, please let us know
Yes, Your Honor.
and we'll get you in. Okay. Or what we can do is when the mail section comes in, we can admonish him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll admonish him later when we see him later.
Okay, that's okay with me, Your Honor.
Okay?
Okay,
All right, you're excused. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
thank you, Your Honor.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, who do you want to call next?
The only one that we have is Sandra Falcon. That's a writ, but we're waiting for the attorney.
Who's the attorney? Judith Cantu?
Judith Cantu.
All right, we're waiting on the attorney for Sandra Falcone.
I think that's the only female. Can you
Okay.
confirm?
Yeah, Jill, is that the only female? Sandra Falcone?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, we got the attorney already. She's coming in. We can bring her in now.
Falcon.
Sandra Falcone.
She's been in jail 17 days.
Okay.
It's a 2,000 cash surety from account.
17 days, 2,000 cash surety. All right, let's see here. Miss Cantu, can you hear me? All right, Miss Judith Cantu.
Judge, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hi,
Uh,
Judge.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. I think you're here on CL 224914D. Sandra Falcon?
Correct, Your Honor. I had filed a writ on her. She's been incarcerated for some time, and I know her bond is low, but she has no resources.
Okay, I think it's a 2,000 cash surety bond, and she's been in jail 17 days.
Correct.
All right. And you're
So I'm
seeking
asking
what?
for a PR bond,
PR
Your Honor,
bond?
because she doesn't have any money.
All right, we'll do a 1,000 PR bond. And that's because she's done 17 days in jail already, okay?
And it's a-
Ms. Falcon, can you give me your phone number so we can contact you when your case is set?
Okay. She wants my phone number now?
Yes.
Yes.
956-715-6777.
Okay, you need to contact me when you get out of jail. You have my card.
Okay,
Okay, Miss Cantu, we have a
Yes,
pretrial date,
Yes, Ms.
Pretrial date.
Falcon. Uh-huh.
February the 2nd, 2 p.m. February 2nd, 2 p.m. If you need the court to bump it up, please let us know, okay?
I will, Your Honor. Thank you. That's
All right,
all.
you're excused. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Judge. That's all we have.
Yes, ma'am. Check.
With the man.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Have you checked with the mail section to see that?
Yes, they should be logging in shortly. Let me go ahead and advise them.
Please.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. Okay. Mr. Schreiber, can you hear me?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Which is your case?
It is CR 20-01234D, Alejandro Hernandez Jr.
Okay, Alejandro. All right. We haven't seen the jail section yet, so
Okay.
Is that gonna be a plea?
what is that going to be, a plea?
No, Judge, Vanessa Flores was appointed on it, and I believe Dallas Gutierrez just got hired on it last week. I spoke with him on Friday. He was asking about a bond. I think
Dallas
been requested.
Gutierrez. Okay,
PR bond on it.
it'll be Dallas Gutierrez. Okay, and is he on? He's not on. Okay, Mr. Gutierrez is not on. So we'll just bring Mr. Trevor back in. All right. Now we also have Robert Handy, right?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Oh, pretty fine, sir. Good afternoon. Good to hear from you. Which is your case?
I have two cases for just numbers on the docket 1 and 2. State v. Austin Earl Brown's in the jail docket.
Which one?
Number 1 and 2.
Number 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Think we have the wrong ones unless you have the
It's
cause
the
number?
Greg Trevino, Judge.
Yes, I'll give you the call number, Your Honor. It's CR 22 11774-D. And the next case, Your Honor, is CR 22 11775-D. Austin Earl Brown.
Yeah, it's number 18 and number 19.
Okay. 18
Alright.
and 19. Let me see here. 18
Sorry,
and 19. There we go. Yeah, Brown and okay, it's Austin Brown. That's right. Okay. And
Dallas Gutierrez.
okay. And we'll get you back in a little while or we'll leave you there, but we haven't gotten the jail yet. Who do you want to bring in? Dallas Gutierrez?
For Alejandro.
Okay.
They agreed on the phone.
Okay. Let's bring in Mr. Dallas Gutierrez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Every time. I'm doing just fine.
Okay. Is your client Alejandro Hernandez?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Okay.
Before we start, if Mr. Gutierrez has not filed a motion to substitute, if he can file one because originally Vanessa Flores. If he hasn't, to please file it.
Okay.
I
Now-
think my office filed notice of appearances, but I can get a substitution on file, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. But he's got 2 cases, right? Alejandro Hernandez got CR 20-01,
Yes.
234 and CR 21-04, 173.
That is correct, Your Honor.
There's 2 cases. Okay. And so on the theft case, I think Mr. Schreiber is on. And did y'all have an agreement on a bond?
Yes, I believe it was a $2,000 PR bond.
That's
Is that right,
correct.
Mr. Schreiber? Yes.
You're gonna be okay. You want a $2,000 PR bond, right? All
And
right.
then we didn't have an agreement.
On the assault case,
You're muted, Mr. Gutierrez.
I think you're muted, Mr. Gutierrez. There you
Can
go.
you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, no.
We had spoken and they had suggested a $500 cash surety bond.
Uh-huh.
And I was just seeing if the court would allow a $100 cash surety bond, Your Honor. He doesn't have any money. He's on disability. So we're just trying to get him out. I know we can't do a PR bond on that one, but just
So okay, and this is CR 21-04 173-D, right, sir?
yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. On that one, we could do $100 cash surety. And who's the alleged victim on this one?
It is a neighbor, Your Honor.
It's Fernando Garcia, Judge. It's, they live in the same apartment complex.
Fernando Garcia.
Yes, Judge.
So no harmful contact with Fernando Garcia.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
The jail is, they can bring up this gentleman, Alejandro.
Okay. Jail's coming up already. And I'm gonna bring in Alejandro Hernandez first. Alejandro Hernandez. Let me see there. All right. Is that him, Mr. Gutierrez? Alejandro Hernandez?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
that is him, Your Honor.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, good afternoon.
All right. All right. So on him, he'll be getting 2 bonds today. 2,000 PR bond in CR 20-01 234-D and a $100 cash surety in the CR 21-04 173-D. You want to say it in Spanish, please?
I think he speaks English.
Can you hear? Did you understand that, Mr. Hernandez?
He
Yes,
speaks
sir.
English.
Okay. All right. One is a 2,000 PR bond, and the other case, 100 cash surety. And we're going to set both cases for pretrial February the 2nd, 2 p.m. February the 2nd, 2 p.m.
And
Your Honor,
on these, Your Honor, will the orders be entered today?
Yes, as soon as we're done with the docket.
It will be?
Mhm.
It will be today, yes.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yes,
Your Honor, may I say something?
yeah.
Is there any possible way that I can get a PR bond for today to get released from jail? I spoke to my attorney, I believe it was Wednesday or Thursday. When did I speak to you?
Mr. Hernandez, we're gonna get you out of jail. Don't worry about it.
When it,
Yeah, we're working on bonds today, okay?
okay, yeah, but when am I getting out of jail?
We're gonna
Well-
go bond, we're gonna get you bonded out, hopefully today.
Okay, there you
Tomorrow the
go.
latest.
Hopefully today.
Yes.
All
Now,
right.
today could also be till midnight, so you never know, okay?
Okay, all right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have
Thank
nothing
you.
further, Your Honor.
Maybe
All right,
excuse
thank
things. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
What are we gonna call next?
Number 5, Ted Lopez.
Number 5, that'll be Ruben Gonzalez. State, it's a motion to revoke.
He's coming, Your Honor.
Yes, he
Thank
does
you.
have, he does have a motion to revoke and also,
Original,
that's
number
pending.
14.
Number 14. I think it's 2 cases in, right? Ruben
Yes.
Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
It'll be it's gonna be a regular plea and a motion to revoke.
Judge, the state is just, we did get in contact with this victim, Judge, and we are asking just for a 1-week reset to get, some paperwork signed and filed with the court, Judge. We'd like to get that done and we'd get it within the week, Judge.
What about Thursday? Is that enough time?
Is Thursday too soon?
So the victim did come and file the protective order, Judge. That was this morning. And so they just need a little bit of time to get it filed and signed with the judge. And we would like to get it taken care of and before this defendant gets released. So we're asking for next Monday, Judge.
What do you have there?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. what? 12. All right, 2 p.m. 12.
Thank you, Judge.
It'll be 12/22, 2 p.m. Did you hear that, Mr. Lopez?
So Gonzalez, I go to court back on the 12th.
Yes, you're coming back to court.
Yes, we're gonna come back on December 12th, 2 p.m.
Okay, come on.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Is that it for Mr. Ted Lopez? You got some?
Yes, that's it.
Mr. Lopez, I think that'll do it. 2/12. 22, okay. 2 p.m.
I think Ted is muted if he's talking to the court.
All right, Ted, you're muted.
Oh, can you hear me, Judge?
Yes, sir. The cases got reset for 2/12
Yes.
2 p.m.
12/12.
I'm sorry,
December
2/12. I'm sorry. 2/12, yes.
Next Monday.
12/12. I'm sorry. I'm already thinking February. No, it's 12/12. You're right.
Judge, the only request I had, Your Honor, we had filed our discovery request on the new case, the criminal trespass. We haven't received that, Your Honor. I just want to put it on the record, see if we can get that before that date, because maybe we could take care of it by next Monday, but I would like the discovery before then.
All right. Do you have the discovery, Mr. Bola?
Judge, we have not received discovery from PD's office. As soon as we get it, Mr. Lopez will have it, Judge.
All right. Just as soon as you get it. Okay, man.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Thank you, sir. You may be excused. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day. Bye.
You want to go back?
Number 6, Mr. Eden Ramirez.
Number 6.
I think Mr. Pete Morales is in for,
Who's number 6? That'll be Felipe Silva? Felipe Martinez?
yes.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. What are we looking for here? MTR?
This is going to be a time serve on it.
It'll be an MTR plea?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir.
MTR plea. There we go. All right. And that'll be on CR 22-02-762D, Felipe Silva Martinez. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Hablas inglés?
Yes.
Okay, you
Okay.
need to raise your hand
All right.
and
And
answer yes or no.
okay, you can put your hand it's this CR 22-02-762D, Felipe Silva Martinez. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the adult probation office and DA's office are both alleging that you violated your probation. You understand that?
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
All right. You understand that if the court does find that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Has your attorney explained to you what are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated? I'm sorry? Yes? I didn't hear. Was it
You
yes?
need to speak up, sir.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you understand all of those violations clearly? And do you understand them all very well?
Yes.
All right, there you go. What is your plea, sir? True or not true that you at least violated one of those conditions? True or not true? Okay. Are you pleading true freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, state.
Your Honor, state offers waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of true to state's motion to revoke post-conviction community supervision as State's Exhibit 1. State also requests defendant stipulate that he is the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
Any objections, counsel?
No objections, Your Honor.
And without objections, so admitted, it'll be the finding of this court that Felipe Silva Martinez did violate probation in CR 2202-762D. Recommendation, state?
Your Honor, in CR 2202-762D, the state recommends a $100 fine, court costs, 52 days of Alco County jail credit for 52 days.
52 for 52?
Yes, Judge.
All right, court will hereby waive the fine and court costs, given the number of days he's done in jail. And it'll be 52 for 52. It'll be a time serve, okay? That'll do it. You may be excused. Mr. Martinez, time serve in your case. Okay, Mr. Morales, that'll do it. Thank you, sir. Your excuse.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Anybody else?
Sofia Arispe, she's got number 10 and number 11.
Number 10 and 11, Juan Antonio Gallardo. Arispe? Arispe. All
He's
right.
coming, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Miss Arispe, can you hear me? State, on this case, on Gallardo, there's going to be a plea?
No, Judge, I haven't received plea documents, Judge.
Okay.
It's got 2 days.
All right, Miss Arispe, I need to hear from her. Yes, ma'am. Oh, no valimos. Ten and 11.
Judge, can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Judge.
I believe we're here on Juan Antonio Gallardo, CR 2210, 919D and 920D. Yes, ma'am. What's the announcement?
Judge, I did speak to Mr. Gallardo this morning, Judge. I've been speaking to his wife also. Basically, he is going to want a jury trial on this matter, Judge. And I spoke to his wife about the bond, Judge. She hasn't been able to come up with enough money to bond him out. He does have a nice hold, and she's consulting with attorneys to see if he's eligible for a bond in his federal charge. He's married to a U.S. citizen and has a U.S. citizen child and has been here about 20 years or so. So she's been consulting with immigration attorneys to see if they can get him a bond in federal court, Judge. So I'm asking for the court's consideration, Judge, in reducing his bond to $200 because they're asking for 100%, $200 on each case, Judge.
Okay, but he won't be able to get out because he's got an asshole, right? I mean, until that's taken care of.
That's correct, Judge.
All right. All right, so we can do a cashier.
Get a January trial.
Okay, we're gonna see if we can get you a January trial. All right, let's do a $200 cash already. On CR 2210 919D, CR 2210 920D, both cases, State of Texas versus Juan Antonio Gallardo. I'm gonna see if I can get a jury trial date right now. I think we're looking for one here.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, if we can just, the state requests that if the defendant can be admonished to stay away from the victim, Judge.
Okay, who you have a name of the victim there?
Yes, it's Cynthia Elisa Gallardo, Judge.
Cynthia Gallardo?
Yes.
Okay, no harmful contact? No harmful contact with Cynthia Gallardo. I'm sorry, January what?
30th and 9
January 30th, 9 a.m. JT jury trial.
Yes, sir.
January 30th, 9 a.m. JT jury trial.
Thank you, Judge.
The orders will give me the order.
What about the other one? Is it?
Yeah, for both of them, for both of them. They're both coming in the same. Yeah,
We'll prepare.
we'll prepare them. Okay. All right, then $200 cash ready for each case with the jury trial January 30th.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate
All right,
it.
thank you very much. You may be
May we
excused.
be
Thank you, ma'am.
excused, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right.
Your Honor, I know that you had already called, Segovia, right?
Which one?
Segovia? Can you just repeat, because he wasn't here.
Okay, Segovia. I know we called it already. But
It was Wayland.
Okay.
Number 4.
that'll be CR 21-09-678, Armando Segovia.
Got 2 custody bonds.
And which is the other one? Was it one case or 2 cases?
No, he had 2 cases.
17, Judge, 1 and 7, I mean,
Number 4.
4 and 17.
4 and 17. There it is. Armando Segovia, CR 22-11-762D. Okay, on both of them, let's see here. Number 4. Yeah, both cases, $100 cash already. Okay.
No harmful contact.
Okay, thank you.
Wait.
Okay, and no harmful contact with J. Dean Alonso?
And he needs to finish the domestic violence screening.
Domestic violence?
Screening.
Uh-huh.
And he's to come back on February the 2nd of 2023 at 2 p.m.
Domestic violence screening. He needs to finish that. And then we set it for pretrial.
2/2/23 at 2 p.m.
Yes, there it is. Pretrial February the 2nd at 2 p.m. for both cases, okay? All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Greg Trevino has number 18 and 19, Austin Earl Brown.
All right.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, sir. You have Austin Earl Brown.
Yes, sir. He is in jail. I spoke to him. He signed a plea packet and I submitted it to Mr. Nguyen, and hopefully it's ready to go now for a plea.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, Robert Handy here on behalf of the state. I haven't received anything yet, Your Honor. If this case can just be called shortly.
Yes, I did send it earlier to Mike. So I'll send it to you then, Robert.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Right.
Your Honor, can we have 5 minutes, Judge?
We'll recall it, right?
Yes.
Give us a few minutes, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Karina Cerda.
Thank you. Karina
Karina
Cerda.
Cerda, her client has 6 cases, number 8, number 9,
Ooh.
20, 21, 22, and 23.
Okay, wait a minute. You said 8, 9. 8, 9, what else? Oh, no, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 cases?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's see here, Ms. Cerda. You have Jorge Renteria?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. He's got six cases.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I believe his mother was also logging in, or she wanted to. He has 6 cases, Your Honor. I believe the state is having him screened for a rehab program. I spoke to Miss Ileana Sepulveda and she said that he was going to be screened this week. He does have bond. However, we feel the screening will be accelerated if he's there.
Judge,
Yes.
that is correct, Judge. This defendant does have 6 pending cases in this court, Judge. They are all within a matter of months, Judge. So they're from August until now. So we are getting this defendant screened for SATF. We just ask if we can have him
Next Monday.
stay in there so that it can be fast tracked, Judge, and if we can just have him admonished to comply with the screeners, Judge.
Okay, and I was gonna set it for next Monday, 2 p.m. I think it's 12, 2 p.m. for next Monday. All right, and
Have the
so,
screening done on Friday, Judge.
I'm sorry?
Perfect.
The screening is
Screening
gonna
is
be
done on
done more
Friday.
than likely on Friday.
All right, thank you, Jessica. Is he there, Mr. Jorge Renteria?
Yes, he's here, Your Honor. He's coming over here.
Oh, okay, thank you. What did he need to do, Eliana?
Judge, we're asking
Oh,
that he get screened for the SATF, Judge, which is a substance abuse treatment facility.
Oh, okay. Okay, now on Jorge Renteria, he's got 6 cases. All we ask here, Mr. Renteria, is that I think you're going to be screened on Friday. This coming up Friday. So we ask that you follow through, okay, sir? And then we set the case up for Monday. We're coming back on Monday at 2 p.m. Okay? All right, you may be excused. Thank you.
Okay.
Who else do you want to call? Oh, thank you, Miss Elena. You're
Thank you,
excused.
Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
On the Renteria cases, CR 2210-008, CR 2210-009, CR 2212-065, CR 2212-066, CR 2212-067, and CR 2212-068. All of them under the name of the state of Texas versus Jorge Renteria Jr. Okay, who do you want to call?
Mr. Dallas Gutierrez has number 13 and 16, Jose Francisco Hernandez.
15 and 16. That'll be Jose Francisco Hernandez. All right. What's the announcement here, Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, Your Honor. I just submitted, I thought that my staff had submitted plea paperwork on Friday, but it was just submitted right now. So, but it's going to be a plea to the court.
Okay, you want to?
Maybe we can go ahead and can you check to see?
Yes, Mr. Poda, can you check to see if you got it ready?
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge. I received this is going to be an open plea, Judge. I received the documents for the time served, but not for the state's recommendation, which is 8 months probation, Judge.
Oh, okay. So now we have, who is it again? Jose Francisco Hernandez?
Yes.
All right. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. 2 cases here, Jose Francisco Hernandez, CR 2211-734D, evading detention, Class A misdemeanor. CR 2211-735D, resisting arrest, Class A misdemeanor. Both cases are Class A misdemeanors. Each case carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those 2 rights?
Yes, sir, I did.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give a plea?
Yes, sir, I do.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily for both cases?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and evidence reports as State's Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal, State's Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures of State's Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment of State's Exhibit 4. State also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court and stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objections, Your Honor. So agreed and stipulated.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on both cause numbers. Recommendations, state, starting with CR 22-11-734.
Yes, in CR 22-11-734D, the state recommends a $300 fine, court costs, 1 year Hidalgo County Jail probated over 8 months, a life skills course, and 40 community service hours.
And the recommendation for the second one, CR 22-11-735D.
Yes, in CR 22-11-735D, the state recommends a $100 fine, court costs, 22 days, Hidalgo County Jail credit for 22 days.
All right, on this second case, CR 22-11-735, court will hereby waive the fine and court costs because of the time in jail. It'll be 22 for 22. That'll be a time served. And for the first case, Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, Your Honor, we're just asking that you consider time served as well. He does have a U.S. Marshal's hold. So it is because on a violation of parole. And so he'll be going to the U.S. Marshals and he plans to serve his time on that one as well, Your Honor. So he'll be in there for a lengthy time. I didn't want him to have to serve here and then go over there and then having to come out on probation. I mean, he's been in there over 22 days. So we're asking the court to consider time served on the evading as well.
It'll be the same as the first, for the same judgment as the second case, right? Okay. Okay, we'll make it 0 fine, 0 court cost. 22 days in jail, credit for 22. It'll be a time served as well.
Thank you, Your
All right,
Honor.
time served for both cases. You may be excused. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
You too.
I don't know if Mr. Andy already has a paperwork.
Oh yeah, Mr. Handy, Mr. Robert Handy. Which is the
Number 18 and 19.
18 and 19?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me, Mr. Handy? Mr. Handy? All right, he's not responding. So maybe somebody can give him a call. Rick, can you give him a call? Or actually,
Judge, he did step away to get the paperwork, Judge. You
He-
can just give him a minute.
he did get the paperwork?
No, he stepped away.
I believe
Oh,
so.
he stepped away. Okay. okay.
Get the
I'm sorry.
paperwork.
All right. All right. Any other attorneys? What's that killing me, man?
Okay, hold on. Judge, excuse me. Mr. Munoz is about to log in. Jonathan Munoz.
Okay. All right. That's right. We need Mr. Munoz. All right. Mr. Munoz. Oh, there comes Mr. Okay, Mr. Handy. Good afternoon. Are you ready, sir?
I think so, Your Honor. Sorry that I stepped out and getting
Okay.
everything e-filed, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. No problem. So then the next case, jail, is Austin Earl Brown.
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Gregorio Treviño for Mr. Brown.
All right. And once again, it'll be a plea on both cases?
It'll be a plea on one case, Your Honor, and one dismissal. So it'll be a
Okay.
plea on cause number CR 22-11774, assault.
All right. That'll be the plea, the 74.
Violence, and it'll be a dismissal.
Okay. You were skipping there, Mr. Treviño.
Yes, yes, Your Honor. It'll be a plea on CR 22-11-774-D, and with that plea, the unlawful restraint CR 22-11-775-D will be dismissed with that plea.
Okay. Very well. It looks like Mr. Treviño is frozen somewhere in there on the screen. But anyway, we'll get him out in a little
I
while.
can hear you well, Judge.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Please raise your right hand. You swear
Yes.
the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. 2 cases, one of them will be a plea and one will be a dismissal. Here comes the plea, CR 22-11-774-D, Austin Earl Brown. Your charge, Class A misdemeanor assault. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine. upon conviction. You understand that? You understand that? Yes?
Sir.
I didn't hear.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, there you go. And you understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, Robert Handy here on behalf of the state. The state offers plea documents and offense reports as the state's Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as the state's Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure as the state's Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as the state's Exhibit 4. The state would also request defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. State would also request defense counsel stipulate to the fact that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection, Your Honor, subject and stipulated to venue jurisdiction, and the evidence is sufficient to corroborate the accusation.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Austin Earl Brown is guilty as charged in CR 22-11-774D. Recommendation, state?
Yes, Your Honor. The recommendation for the state on CR 22-11-774-D is $200. Fine plus court costs plus 1 year deferred adjudication, plus a batter's intervention and prevention program course, a restitution at open, no harmful contact to the alleged victim, and plus an affirmative finding of family violence, Your Honor. And also with CR 22-11-775-D, this charge is to be dismissed, Your Honor.
All right, with the last thing being affirmative finding of family violence, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then we need a restitution hearing date, 12/14, 11 a.m. 12/14, 11 a.m. for the restitution hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me amend the judgment here. It'll be the judgment of the court that the finding of guilty and all further proceedings are hereby deferred in CR 22-11-774D in the case of State versus Austin Earl Brown. So it is deferred probation. Did you understand that, Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're having a restitution hearing on 12/14, 11 a.m. to see if there's any damages. Now, then court will also grant State's motion for dismissal in CR 22-11-775D in the case of State versus Austin Earl Brown. This second case is hereby dismissed. Is that the understanding, Mr. Trevino?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right, that'll be the judgment, and we'll see you here on 12/14, 11 a.m. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Who's got a question?
Am I getting out today? You know?
Yes, today, provided everything goes well, yes, you should be out today.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, and
Just
hopefully you
call
don't have
your
any other cases or any other holds, okay?
What do you say?
Provided you don't have any other cases or any other holds, you'll be out, okay? Okay, thank you.
Waiting on
Thank you,
Jonathan
Judge.
Munoz.
All right, thank you, Mr. Trevino.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. May I be excused?
Yes, sir, Mr. Handy, thank
All
you.
right, Judge.
Thank you, Thank you, Judge Garza. May I be excused as well?
Yes, sir, you may be excused, thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you, sir.
You too, have a good day.
We're waiting on Jonathan Munoz.
Oh, yes, we heard earlier that Jonathan Munoz was gonna be coming in, and he represents who now? It'll be Eduardo Quintanilla,
It's
right?
got seven, I mean, it's got three cases, number 7,
I got it.
number 12, and number 13.
That's right. All right, State, can you hear me, State?
Yes, Judge.
On Eduardo Quintanilla, he's got 3 cases. Is that gonna be any pleas or any?
Your Honor, I believe this defendant has a parole warrant, Judge. And we still haven't I guess figured out what it's for, but if we can just get a reset to Wednesday so I can get defense counsel those documents, Judge.
We'll reset it for Thursday.
Okay, I think he's got his hand up. Yes, sir, Mr. Quintanilla?
At this time, I would like to dismiss my lawyer, if that's possible. I don't want him to represent me.
You don't want him to represent you anymore?
No, sir, he's not. He's wasting my time, the court's time. He hasn't done nothing.
Okay, who's your lawyer?
Excuse me.
I'm gonna ask him. What is your who's your lawyer?
Yeah, well, Jonathan, I don't even know that's Jonathan what?
Okay, Jonathan something. Okay, I didn't hear the other part. All right, then let me see here. You have 3 cases, and and I think the state is asking for more information. So we'll be seeing you. What's it? Thursday. That'll be 12 what?
12-8.
12-8. All right. So you're dismissing your lawyer, and let me see about getting you another lawyer, okay?
Well, I'm so sure I'm be guilty to all, not guilty to all of the charges. I'm ready to go to trial. Awesome.
Okay. We need his phone number. You need anything right now? Okay. All right. Okay, and that's fine. But but the state needs more time to look into your cases. Set it for Thursday, and maybe at that time you can play. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thursday at 12. What time?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. It'll be 10 a.m. December the 8th. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And all those cases are at Eduardo Quintanilla, CR 22-09-859D, CR 22-109-50, CR 22-109-51D, also Eduardo Quintanilla. Okay, reset.